Hey guys, Footy Manager TV here. Welcome to episode number 17 of my Manchester United FIFA 16 career mode. Today, first action is the contracts. Chris Smalling wants an improved deal, and I wasn't really sure. The thing I toss up with this is if I don't offer them a contract, there's a good chance they'll get unhappy and may want to leave, especially in a transfer window. So 100k though for Chris Smalling. He's been improving at the same time, so he's better than he starts at. So it's a lot of things to think about. I didn't offer it to him, so you guys can kind of leave your feedback if I should do that. But Andre Carrillo has accepted the 70k deal. Don't forget he wanted 100k and he was on 45, so kind of met him halfway with that. 5-star skiller, quality winger. So we'll see how he goes for us next season. As we start the game here, Wayne Rooney received that from an Ashley Young header in the 32nd minute. Went bang, and it's 1-0. Rooney showing his love. And with this one, I went straight into it. Look there, before a minute in this episode, get into a game because I didn't show the lineups previously. So if you'd want to see that in the future, so I can get maybe more games into an episode, maybe when I'm not in a transfer window anymore, you could see 4 games in an episode to progress my careers, the seasons quickly. So leave your feedback on that, but maybe still 1 game in an episode I will show the lead up. Then you can see the difficulty I play on, because if I don't show it for a while, people may not know the actual difficulty I'm playing on and get confused. But I do play in world class just for you guys. It's a very good level, competitive level for the most part. So injury time of the first half here. We'll be looking for a second goal as Chris Smalling has a chance, and that's in, is it? Cresswell tried to clear that, and we're going to have to see the review, but obviously it's given as a goal by the referee. So we'll see the replay here. Cresswell tries to clear that, and yep, that's a goal from the goal decision system. You can see there, confirm the goal. All the ball has to be over line, and it just is. Very, very close though. But funnily enough, that's actually going to go down as an own goal for Cresswell because of that piece of play. Is that an own goal? You'll see in the update here, we make it 2-0. It says own goal Cresswell, 45th minute. Should that be given as an own goal when he tries to clear it? I don't think so, because the ball was already over before he touched it. So leave your feedback. Unfortunately, couldn't be credited to Chris Smalling as we bring on more defensive Schneiderlin for Rooney. Hold on to this result. But also, with Rooney, he's been a superstar. He's gone up to 88 overall this season. That's gonna make him last longer at a higher quality for us. I definitely want to have him until he retires, so that will help for that as well. For him to be highest overall as he gets to the age he decides he wants to retire. But Schweinsteiger finishes the game off in style, makes it 3-0 here today. And again, it was just a solid performance. I don't think it was an amazing performance. Ends in a pretty decent result. Schweinsteiger stepping up for another goal. So players in centre midfield are scoring. Rooney's been scoring. Of course, some games he starts as striker, but a lot of the season he's starting centre midfield. But because he's 88 overall now, I may be more inclined to start him over Lacazette because he's so good. Like, Rooney's 88 overall now. That's like 86 is solid what he starts at. Like, that's a really good player in FIFA. But 88, that's world class, improving in his skill attributes, which is crazy because that's the best part of his game. He's never been an overly pacey player, Wayne Rooney. So either way, good win, push on. That's what we need to really do now. Just play games in the league and keep getting wins so we can hold the position early, and we're still up in the race for the title, which is really important for us. But here, Zlatan Ibrahimovic accepts his contract. So that means we've got Ibrahimovic next season. And I actually thought in the previous episode, a lot of people will think it's an unrealistic signing, but in recent times, Ibrahimovic, Zlatan Ibrahimovic has said he wants to play with Wayne Rooney. But if he can't, he'll always watch him play. So I know, definitely Zlatan, he wants to play with Wayne Rooney. And also Zlatan, somehow, he has never won a Champions League. And I want to win that for him. I want him to win a Champions League. Obviously, one of the best strikers ever. Definitely unique as well. But moving on now, Fabio Perez, very good play. But how about this? We got Shil Constancao. I'm not sure how to say his name 100%, but he's got minimum potential of 80. When you get that, you know you've got a superstar on your hands. So 2 quality Brazilian lads coming into the team. Excited for the future. What do you think of him? And also, that Constancao, please let me know how to say his name correctly, because he is definitely going to be part of the future. Anytime you get someone with minimum of 80 potential, most definitely he's going to be high 80s minimum potential. and maybe somewhere in the 90s. And also leave your thoughts on Zlatan. Do you actually think it's a realistic transfer, even though he just said he wants to play with Rooney? But I think, yeah, to make him win a Champions League as well, that convinced me he'll be very important. As we're looking to go 0-0 half-time, Herrera has other plans as he makes it 1-0. And that was actually an amazing goal to score. It actually made Leeds look how bad they are. I don't like to say bad like they're a crap team or something, like if I have fans of Leeds watching, but you compare Manchester United, it really shows the difference between teams. That's what I kind of mean with that. Ander Herrera just showed his quality, and he's actually an important player. Like a few years ago, I thought he was a great young talent before he moved to United, and now he's a really amazing first-team player, especially the last few episodes in those games, he's shown his talents, but now Leeds are on the attack. They've actually got some talented kids, like some young guys, Byram I talked about before, and Cook takes a strike. They've got some talent there. They've got some younger type of guys that I might actually scout myself, some young English players. They're actually a good team, maybe to do a road to glory with, unless, you want to go down to League 2, but a team in the Championship or something. They've got a nice team they start with. Most definitely some nice players, and maybe some prospect I'd like to check out in Football Manager as well. They'll probably have a bit better potential. But anyway, that's 1-1. And they may have another chance here, but no, Dave De Gea was easily going to collect that. Too close to him. But now we actually have a chance to counter. Felipe Anderson played that wide to Ander Herrera, getting involved. Felipe Anderson finds Lacazette. But look at this here. Lacazette's going to play that to Memphis. All the space in the world, finesses it. Memphis is not going to give up that opportunity. We had the extra man in space there, and always was going to take it. I really like Memphis in that situation, though. And here it took us to the 89th minute, really, to score a winner. Leeds, a very tough team to play against, which was surprising. I've played them a few times now. They aren't easy to beat. I'll say that. So they're better than I thought they would have been. But you may say maybe you were just not good enough to beat them. But all I can say, I can only give my honest opinions, how it felt playing against them 3 times so far. Of course, we played them in the Capital One Cup, didn't we? Unfortunately, we went on to lose against Chelsea. But it was a interesting game to play. I can't say I'm disappointed. I was happy with that game. Every game I played against Leeds was really competitive. I enjoyed playing the games because it was close. We get a loan offer here for Joe Rothwell. We'll accept that. Just a younger guy, probably not a future at the club. Luke Shaw's injured for 9 days. I was kind of dreading, that injury. I was hoping, it wouldn't be a real life injury out for the whole season or 2 months, 3 months. Big injuries you can get sometimes in FIFA, which I find them really annoying, but they can be realistic as well. You see Luke Shaw in real life, big injury. Much longer than that, 2 or 3 months. So, it's just really annoying when it happens. Nick Powell wants to play a bit more, but for me, he's simply not good enough. He's running out of contract at the end of the season. You may think he's a young guy that can get better, but there's something I want to show you. His skill attributes. Just apart from his long shots, everything else is simply not good enough for Premier League as it is. For a lower Premier League team, he wouldn't even be good enough. Those skill attributes are Championship level. I'm just being honest there. You could say you could train him, but he'll never be a top 4 player, Champions League level player. But probably the most important game of this episode is against Liverpool, because look at that. They're second. They're 1 point ahead of us. Liverpool having a really good season in this career, so it's so crucial to win it. We get tournament prize money as well. It's a minimal amount, of course, early in the FA Cup, and I want to kind of do the treble. I reckon. Do you think we can? Do you think we can first season? FA Cup, Champions League, and Premier League. I reckon 2 of them we're in a real good chance to. FA Cup and Premier League. I'm not sure about Champions League. I'm not sure if we have the quality as of yet. That's why I'm going for someone like Ibrahimovic, who obviously would love to win a Champions League, and I want to as well. I would love to do that for Ibrahimovic. And as I said, he likes to play, or he would like to play with Rooney. He said that a few days ago. Someone sent me a link of that in the comments. So thank you for showing me that. It just reaffirms my reasoning for signing him. But this game here today against Liverpool is so crucial. They want to win it as well. Like I said, Liverpool definitely doing better than they are in real life. Brendan Rodgers in the game seems to be getting the best out of them, and our team defense is really nice. Unfortunately, or probably really good, really good is a better explanation. There again, 2-time showcase early in this game how good we've been. But look at this here, it's Memphis. Somehow in recent times, he's been able to just get rid of his marker. I'm not sure how or why that is. He is just able to find space, and with the ball and without it, on this situation without it. But why wasn't anyone marking him? Was it because Liverpool was just crap at defending? Probably the case, but yeah, Memphis scores his fourth goal in the Premier League this season. That was a very big goal to score for Memphis. He's impressed me. Of course, he's only going to be improving as well, and here he actually wins a free kick for us. He just does nice things, scores goals, obviously important part of that, but yeah, he does nice things, nice simple things during the game. Good dribbling, simple passing that creates chances, and he does it again there to send up for Daley Blind, who's going to find it here for Lacazette, who makes it 2-0 in the 57th minute. Very, very disappointing for Liverpool's side of things here, playing at home. And like 2-0 away here. I thought this was actually going to be a hard game, how Liverpool have been playing this season in this career mode. But Daley Blind, some people have said I need to look for a left-back replacement. But don't forget, Daley Blind can play left-back. And he's playing with Luke Shaw, with Luke Shaw missing now. So he shows he's good enough getting the assist. And that's going to be a red card, of course. You don't even need to wait for it. There you go, red card for the captain. So disappointing for... Again, Liverpool side of things, Jordan Henderson. But that was ridiculous, that challenge. Like, you wouldn't even need to wait for that. Like, say, don't spoil it that it's going to be a red card. You don't even need to look at that. Look, that's ridiculous. I'm not sure what he was thinking there, but again, Liverpool they can't handle the situation. Of course, I'm not sure if that's out of frustration. I think that's a little feature in the game as well. I'm not sure if it's noted or they have officially said it, but when a team is losing, players get more frustrated and more prone to giving away cards, and red cards specifically as well. Yeah, players that may be a bit higher on the aggression attribute. I'm just guessing. Maybe that's it. But again, we'll be looking for a third, and it comes from Daley Blind. He tackled, and he got it back from Lacazette. Then he gives it back to Lacazette, and Lacazette scores another to make it 3-0. And what a dominating performance. Obviously helped by getting a red card, Liverpool. Their captain, so obviously lost some kind of motivation there, I reckon, and inspiration, as he's the captain. When you lose your captain, like, that would just drain the confidence, wouldn't it? Very disappointing as a leader of the club, Jordan Henderson. Marquinhos tried a shot there, and Laporte, the two centre-backs combining. I never thought I was going to score there, so to pick up a corner from that, I'm pretty happy with, as Schweinsteiger's going to put this in. Can we score? No, it's going to go back to Schweinsteiger. And sometimes with that, when it goes back to the guy with the corner, it's offside. But on that occasion, it wasn't. But yeah, when the occasion it is offside, it's like, I couldn't do anything about that. But Carrick, he's been a bit part player this season, Carrick. Not sure if I offer him a new contract, but Philippe Anderson been a good impact off the bench and starting some games. And here goes bang, free kick. I absolutely love that stance. Sure, there's some better free kick takers in our team. He's not bad. Don't get me wrong. He's got some decent stats, but there's some better free kick takers. But with that stance, in recent years in FIFA, I had a lot of success. If you watched my inter-career mode, wasn't it, in FIFA 15, there was both Podolski and Shaqiri who had that stance, and they would smash goals in more often than not. It was absolutely amazing scoring free kicks with them. Helped me along the way. But anyway, 4-0, what a perfect performance. Like, I couldn't see any faults with that performance. And a huge game as well. I think, it wasn't 0-0 last time against Liverpool, and that was at home. So again, you can just see how far I've come in half a season. Like, early in the season, I'll admit it, I struggled to score. Some people thought even world class was too hard to play on, but I knew I should just keep at it, and I'll get better at the game gradually, and I've shown that now. So yeah, big result for us, especially considering Liverpool were on top of us, even though we had an extra game to play. That makes it even better. We take their position, and we've still got that like a game in hand and 1 point away from first position. So hopefully we'll be able to take that game advantage. And yeah, we're still up for the title. But don't forget, if we lose maybe a couple games, we could be dropping. Like, from first to fifth, there isn't much of a gap. So I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. If you'd like to see another episode today, a bit later, drop a like on the video. And I'll see you guys in the very next one.